Very briefly, fear is present with everybody. Fear grows with awareness. As you begin to grow, you will realize that most times when you deal with babies, they really don't know fear. Most of the babies. You could go anywhere, they could see fire. It will take an adult to correct and caution and prevent that child from touching fire because he hasn't experienced fire before. So as we begin to experience many things in our workplaces, perhaps you have worked with a manager who didn't show enough care, understanding, and patience, perhaps for the mistakes you have made at the time. You probably will carry that feeling and activity, energy, emotion to another workplace, or transfer to another manager, or transfer to another place or event. And if you are not careful, if you don't take care of your subconscious, you realize that you see the whole world through the lens of your fear. Meaning, to be successful in the workplace and to really work easy, you have to unmask fear. Fear is the reason many people shout. Fear is the reason many people dodge activity. They fear that they will fail and that they would have their work returned. Fear is the reason some people don't put up their hands for projects that should have given them visibility, projects that should have expanded their network, projects that should have shown the world that they have brilliance and intelligence. So you have to unmask fear by asking yourself questions that will bring out the reasons behind your yes or your no. So someone comes up to you, can you attempt this report? No, 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 my table is full, my list is long. Ask yourself, is it that you really cannot spare some moment, or you fear that you might fail at that task? If you start asking yourself questions regularly and intentionally, you realize that you will progress faster. There's nothing wrong in failing. Failure is the fertilizer for success. And you never know whether you can do anything until you have attempted it. So this week, be bold. Put up your hands. Step forward. Don't mind whether you pass or fail. Attempting takes a lot of intelligence. Intelligent minds attempt. When you shy back from work, activity, projects, assignments, or whatever it is, you will realize that you're reducing your chances of promotion, reducing your chances of working easy, reducing your chances of acceleration. So you want to rise to the peak of your career and in a quick manner. Learn to unmask fear. Don't allow fear to determine how you relate with your colleagues, junior or senior or contemporaries. Another big example is the fact that when we give feedback, what do we say? What's the content of the feedback? Suppose you're a manager supervising others. And suppose you're a subordinate that has been managed by someone before whose feedback was so harsh. So therefore you show yourself some some excessive care trying to shield yourself from negative feedback. So rather than being upfront to say, how am I doing? What would you have me correct? Is there a better way to do this report? Because the more you ask questions, the more you have put your reviewer into a state where they give you feedback by, unconsciously or consciously. You say, well, it's okay. However, just look at this and look at that. You will miss that opportunity. David wanted to go give his brother food and he saw Goliath blabbing. He stepped forward. I mean, someone could have said he didn't have a very sophisticated weapon. Or he stepped forward still, expecting to fail or to pass. It would either be either. At the end of the day, he didn't fail. He passed and became a national hero. I challenge you today not to give space to fear to cripple or to destroy the intelligence that heaven has packaged in you. Fear does not serve anybody. So think about it. As we progress in this week of emotions and unmasking fear, we'll be uncovering ways to deal with fear, especially when you have identified that you need help. Let me know how this resonates with you, and let me have questions from the group.